Welcome to Cricket Happenings, dear friends and subscribers. Your host Ram here, and the second semi-final was played today, and Mumbai Indians have gone into the final. So it is going to be an all-Indian team final with Royal Challengers and Mumbai Indians clashing tomorrow. That is on a public holiday in India. That's on a Sunday at Chennai. So what a game it is going to be. We'll talk about that later. But let's talk about the second semi-final which took place today in the Nokia T20 Champions League semi-final. And what a match it was. Mumbai Indians were the victors by 10 runs thanks to a wonderful bowling effort from Lasith Malinga, who bowled his heart out, 4 overs no maiden, 4 wickets for 20 runs, and showed what a bowler he is in world cricket. Okay, now let's just talking about the game today. Mumbai Indians were the ones who won the toss and chose to bat. Today they made one change. They brought Surya Kumar Yadav into the team, and he contributed. He came in place of Simons. Mumbai Indians started with losing an early wicket today of Kanwar, who was caught by Butler on the bowling of Kirby for 2 of 6 balls. That was the first wicket to go. After that, Blizzard and Raidu in the middle. Adrian Blizzard was absolutely blazing stuff. He contributed a blazing 54 of just 39 deliveries, 5 fours and 3 sixes, and those 2 sixes were hit off Dibble. Even though if you see Dibble's bowled well, 4 overs, 20 runs and 1 wicket, but Blizzard was the one who gave it to him by getting 10 runs of one particular over. So Blizzard was very good, and Raidu contributed a runnable stuff of 19 of just 19 balls with 2 fours, and his wicket was taken by Dibble. As I said, Dibble, in fact, initially Alfonso Thomas and Kirby, the ballers coming onto the bat, and it was easy for Blizzard and Raidu to really play the strokes, and that they did it precisely. But the middle order was in the middle. The Mumbai Indians couldn't really force the pace due to the fact that Murli Karthik and Dibble shared 4 overs between them. Dibble bowled 4 overs no maiden, 1 for 20, and Karthik 4 overs no 1 for 30, and Raidu was gone to the bowling of Dibble for 19. So that was the second wicket go. After that, Franklin was clean bowled, LBW bowled Vandermeer for 6, and then Kiran Pollard contributed a very quick 24. But before that, Blizzard, after contributing a very hard hitting 54 of 39 balls with 5 fours and 3 sixes, departed when Murli Karthik castled him for 54. After that, it was Kiran Pollard, after contributing, hitting a very good 6 of the bowling of Peter Trego, was gone to the bowling of Thomas, as Thomas produced a very good Yorker on the base of the off stump, as Pollard was clean bowled for 24 of 18 balls with 2 sixes. So 160 for 5. In fact, they were 92 for 4, and they become 117 for 5 when they lost Pollard's wicket. At 117 for 5, Mumbai Indians should have thought probably it's going to be very difficult for them to get a good score, and probably one would have felt the half side gone for 117. There are no big hitters to come. But Surya Kumar Yadav, the new batsman, and Satish combined into a very good unbeaten partnership to take the Mumbai Indians score to 160, with Satish playing some very good strokes and Surya Kumar Yadav playing some strokes behind the wicket with lots of innovation, and he remained not out on 23 of 19 balls with 3 fours. And in fact, both of them actually took Alfonso Thomas really and clattered him for 20 runs in one particular over, and that's what made Alfonso Thomas figures looked a bit damaged there. 4 overs no maiden, 1 for 34. Surya Kumar Yadav was not out on 23 of 19 balls with 3 fours. Satish contributed a very good 25 of 12 balls with 2 fours and 1 6 under the circumstances. 160 for 5 thanks to Surya Kumar Yadav and Satish combining in this partnership, whereby they took the Mumbai Indians score to 160 for 5, and in the end it proved to be a winning score. As far as the bowling is concerned, Alfonso Thomas 4 overs 1 for 34, Kirby 3 overs no maiden, 1 for 31, but Dibble 4 overs no maiden, 1 for 20, and Karthik 4 overs no maiden, 1 for 30 really slowed down the middle order of the Mumbai Indians. And Rilov Vandermeer 4 overs no maiden, 1 for 32, Peter Trego 1 over no maiden, none for 9. Now looking at the Somerset reply to 160. It was not easy, because Lasith Malinga came in and first knocked off 2 wickets. First, of the very second delivery, Lasith Malinga actually picked up Peter Trego. Peter Trego was clean bowled. It was a beautiful ball which started off, one could see it started off at the middle stump, and then just moved in a shade on the left side, and picked his off stump, hit his off stump. So Peter Trego was gone, bowled Malinga for a duck. and Real of Vandermeer was done in by a superb slower delivery from Malinga, as Real of Vandermeer was clean bowled for 10, and the score read 17 for 2 for Somerset then. After that was the Craig Kisbeater along with Hildreth playing some very good stroke. Craig Kisbeater was stroking the ball very well, and he was also playing, as I said, he was playing some good stroke, but Hildreth was also equal to the task, also stroking the ball very, very freely, and both of them contributed a very good partnership from the score of 17. 83 run, very important partnership, which really stabilized things together and looked like Somerset were really on their way to take this match. But at 100 for 3, they had taken the score to 100, and that was the time. In fact, the reason that Kisbeater and Hildreth could really go on is because the spinners were bowling, and the spinners were not effective today. 3 overs, none for 26 for the leg spinner Chahal, and Harbhajan Singh's 3 overs got taken for 25 runs, and Pollard bowled 2 overs for 10 runs. But Hildreth this was the time it all started for the Mumbai Indians. At Somerset, who were really sailing at 100 for 2 in the 14th over, first lost Hildreth, who was clean bowled by Harbhajan Singh, tried to give himself room on the offside and tried to flick him, and Hildreth was gone, bowled by Harbhajan Singh after contributing a good 39 of 33 balls, 6 fours. Butler joined Kisbeater, and both of them started pushing the score together. Butler was looking very unconvincing. He was not able to force the pace. He was struggling, but Kisbeater continued to play his strokes. He was stroking the ball merrily, and things went on. Things went on till the in fact things came to such a stage where I'm going to take you right now. In fact, Butler was struggling, and the things came to such a stage whereby we are in the 18th over, and in the 18th over, Somerset were requiring, at the end of over 17, they were 132 for 3, and 29 runs were required for the next 3 overs. Malinga came in and bowled a good over, but Butler got a boundary, but there were only 7 runs yielded. So end of over 18, Somerset were 139 for 3, and finally 22 runs were required from the last 12 balls. Now what does Harbhajan do? Because it's for a fact that Malinga is going to bowl the last over. So he was in a dilemma as to what to do, but it came as a real surprise when people saw it on the telly when actually Harbhajan Singh handed over the ball to James Franklin. And James Franklin responded in admirable style. The first ball he bowled on the 19th over, Butler got 2 runs. And the next ball that he bowled to Butler, it was a blow. It was a blow from Butler. It was a very hard blow hit by Butler. It actually hit the non-striker Kisbeater on his forearm, and then and that's what that's really turned things. So after 2 balls, the third delivery that Franklin bowled to Butler, and that was gone. It had gone through. It had gone through his stumps, and Butler was gone. Bowled Franklin for 19, and more pressure on Somerset as Kisbeater was out in the same over. In fact, the 4th ball that Franklin bowled to Compton got a single, and Kisbeater came on to strike, and Kisbeater probably hit on the forearm, couldn't take it, as what he did is he tried to play a very heave-ho shot at the bowling of Franklin. It was a slower delivery, but Kisbeater had actually played it high and handsome, but Keenan Pollard judged the ball perfectly in the deep and took the catch, and Kisbeater, after playing a very good hand of an innings of 62, Scott Pollard bowled Franklin for 62, 19 overs, Somerset were 146 for 5, and that left them another 15 runs to win the match. Now comes Malinga. Now this was the over. 15 runs to win for Somerset to come into the final, and Malinga bowled the first ball to Supaya. Supaya got a leg bye. So there was a single. In fact, in the 19th over, Franklin bowled to Compton. In fact, Compton hit a 4. Not Compton, it was Arul Supaya who hit a boundary there. And the 20th over, which was bowled by Malinga, the first ball yielded a leg bye. The second ball, what a ball from Malinga. 15 runs to get Malinga bowling there. Malinga castled Compton. A beautiful Yorker coming up. The middle stump was knocked back. He was gone. Murli Karthik was the new batsman. Didn't know anything about it, as Malinga bowled one more ball which was based on the stumps. Murli Karthik tried to flick the Yorker, but he was gone, clean bowled. So he was out first ball for a duck, and that left a huge task for them. 11 runs to required of the next 3 balls. They couldn't get it. Malinga bowled to Thomas. Thomas got 2 runs, and then Malinga, as you know, it's very difficult to hit him, and that's what he did. Thomas was kept for 1 run. It was all over. The last ball to Supaya yielded no run, with Malinga fooling him with a slower delivery, and that was set. It was a victory for the Mumbai Indians. And what a victory! You could have one felt that when Hildreth and Kisveter were going, one couldn't really say that Mumbai Indians could have won this match. Probably Mumbai Indians heads were dropping at that stage. But the way they came back, that is what is very vital. And Malinga played an important role. And not only that, also Franklin played an important role by giving away 3 runs and taking 2 wickets in that particular 19th over, which was very, very crucial. And as you know, in the Champions League 2020, this 19th over has become very, very crucial. And today, Malinga, with his bowling exploits, I mean, every time you know he can do that. And today, Somerset was restricted to 150. It was all over for Somerset in this Champions League 2020 semi-final. Malinga 4 overs 4 for 20 was man of the match. Abu Ahmed Nacheem 4 overs no maiden, none for 31. Chahal 3 was none for 26. Harbhajan Singh 1 for 25. Kiran Pollard 2 overs none for 10. Satish bowled 1 over for 13 runs. And Franklin 3 overs no maiden, 2 for 16. In fact, Franklin was the one who was really surprised everybody. In fact, Harbhajan surprised everybody by bringing in Franklin in the 19th over, which was a very, very crucial stage of the game. But probably Harbhajan decided to trust his instincts and went with his decision. And finally, it proved right. What a game it was. And Lasith Malinga, what a bowler he is. One more thing I would like to tell about this match is that the pitch, unlike the other matches, whereas you know whenever it was played in Chennai, it was low and slow. But today it was not the case. It was a different pitch. The ball was coming onto the bat. There could be strokes played, and it was, I would say, a truer pitch, as Harbhajan said in the post-match conference. And let me tell you, Lasith Malinga, one of the best bowlers. And you know, one could have never imagined after Hildreth and Kisveter were going at such a stage, and after Kisveter also in the, if you know, in the 17th over, I think it was the 17th over, that he got a lot of runs. In fact, Abu Ahmed Nacheem bowled, and Abu Ahmed Nacheem was clattered to the tune of, I think it was, it was the 17th over, not the 17th over, it was the 16th over. Abu Ahmed Nacheem bowled, and Kisveter went after him and hit him for a 6 over the stands, and then Kisveter also hit him for a 4, and Butler followed the 4. So the 17th over yielded 16 runs, and Somerset 29 runs required from 18 balls. But the difference, as I said, was Lasith Malinga, no doubt about it. But to be very frank with you, even Franklin played a very good part in it, and I thought Mumbai Indians really came back strongly on this, even though they were sailing at 104-2 in the 14th over. Somerset are definitely fancied. And as you know, it was Alfonso Thomas, the Somerset skipper, absolutely gutted after losing that. He's definitely mentioned that. And he also said, what a bowler Malinga is. If he's there, you can always, count on the team that he's going to deliver. And he's such a type of bowler. What a sight for world cricket, Lasith Malinga, a tremendous bowler. And Mumbai Indians, so tomorrow take on the Royal Challengers Bangalore. What a match that is going to be. Now, Royal Challengers Bangalore, Mumbai Indians, that is going to be a real cracker of a game, no doubt about it. But it all boils down to the Mumbai bowling really coming to the fore. Lasith Malinga. Now, this is going to be a real battle between the bat and the ball, according to me. And one is going to see this, how this is going to pan out. One important information that I would like to share. Today there was the first tour game for England against the Hyderabad Cricket 11. And Hyderabad Cricket 11 rolled out in the English team in 50 overs for 210. And that was simply surprising. But I am told, but the England bowling came to the fore and knocked off the Hyderabad 11 team for 163, and they won the match. But to be out for 210 is something that England has to really look at, because the Hyderabad Cricket 11 is just a bunch of rookies playing people. I mean, they are not even there in the international team, and they have actually rolled out England for 210. So England, they're in India now to start this 5 one-day internationals. Would have to really look at this match hard and see where exactly what went wrong, even though they won the match. That's it from me, your host Ram, for Cricket Happening Show for today. Tomorrow I'll be back with the final match report on this Nokia T20 Champions League final match, which will be played tomorrow at Chennai between Royal Challengers Bangalore and Mumbai Indians. Rock on! And this is Ram signing off for Cricket Happenings for the day. Thank you.